Oh, hi there. Thanks for showing up for your learning. Several of you have asked about how do I sketch a function given a domain and a range, or something like this. Like, let's say a question asks you sketch a function whose domain is x's of the real numbers, and we have x, and that's all we know. Let's say x is all real numbers, and y is of the reals as well, but y has some limitations on it. Maybe a -5 is less than or equal to y, which is less than or equal to 2. Okay, let's say we were given these two pieces of information and we wanted to sketch such a function. First, create your xy axis. So here I am. The x-axis is well-behaved and horizontal, and the y-axis is well-behaved and vertical here. All right. And then I'm on dot paper, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4, -5. And then up here at 1, 2, 2. So that's my range of the function. That's where the function can kind of live inside. Okay, so let's draw one that's a function and one that is, watch out, not a function. But both will have the given domain and range. Okay, so let's start with the function example. We'll do that in purple since our axes are in blue. Okay, so since this is the limit of the range, the lowest possible value and the highest possible value, we'll never go above or below those. But we do want to hit those, and we want to hit them kind of inclusive, right? Like we're actually going to touch that point. So maybe a function might start from that direction. So it goes off that way to infinity. This is a notation that says x is all real numbers from negative infinity to positive infinity. Okay, so we want all of those. Okay, so we're going to start from that direction. It's going to come up and hit that point, go down, not violate vertical line test. Maybe it comes down, skims there, wobbles a bit, and continues going off to infinity. That's a function. Passes vertical line test. Maybe that's a little dodgy down there, but let's pretend it passes vertical line test, and it's good. Now let's do a relation, something that's definitely not a function. It's still like, goes off to infinity in the x direction that way, but it comes down here, does a woobledy boobledy boop, comes up there, goes down there, and goes off to infinity. Why is that not a function? Well, it fails the vertical line test, my friends. Fails the vertical line test. If you fail a vertical line test once, you're done. It's not like school where you get multiple chances. No, you're out of the function club if you fail that vertical line test but once. Okay. Functions also don't need to be continuous lines like this. I'll do another example that is a function. We'll do it in forest green. So here is another function. Could be this. And it stops there. And then it starts back up down here. Like that. Okay. So this function, we'll call it f of x, is equal to 2 when x is less than 0. And it's equal to -5 when x is greater than or equal to 0. Okay, so this function is what we call a piecewise function. I had to define it with two different equations. Okay, it's one equation going that way, it's another equation going that way, but it's a function all the same. Okay, so there you go. That's how I would approach this question of like sketching functions given a certain domain and range. Hope that's helpful. Bye for now. Any questions, hit us up by email. We live to serve your mathematical needs. Bye.